life is good. I ain't even been complaining type. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing to complain about. It's God is just so good to me, and I feel like he just doing his big one on me right now. He's just doing his big one.
Hi everyone, welcome to my podcast. Today, I already told you about it. I have a special guest. I'm with Ellie. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm so glad that I am able to actually do this with you, and because this is my sister, my friend, my everything, someone who I consider my family. So it actually feels so good to have you in the podcast where we get to talk about all the things that we navigated together and learned from adulting, friendship, love, all these things we've done together, and it's just so amazing. I really appreciate you.
I should be thanking you for having me here. So thank you for having me here, guys. I'm on Becoming with Jolene.
Period. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into it. How has your week been? How was your week? Let's not even go too far. How was your week?
My week, okay. In fact, how was my day?
Yes.
How was my day? Well, my week has been good. I cannot complain.
Yeah.
It's been good. Nothing too hectic. Nothing much too
Intense.
nothing too intense.
Yeah.
It has been good. Honestly, I cannot complain. It's been good. It's been blessed. It's been favored.
Clock it. You see, using, words are powerful. Whatever you speak upon your life, it clearly becomes what your life, if you living a life and I'm going, my life is going, your life will go. If you want your life to be positive and aligned, just speak positive. That's what my friend always says, Yola, be Dululu of your life.
Yes.
Be Dululu no matter how bad things are. Just be delusional, my sister, and lie to yourself and fake it till you make it. That's the perfect line.
And words have power. What you wish for or what you say upon your life has impact on how your life actually turns out.
Exactly.
That's one thing I've actually learned this year. So if you need something, manifest it into being. If you want something to happen, manifest it into being, and so shall it be. Because that's how powerful your words are, and that's how powerful your words.
Okay, period. So, for me, ask me how mine has been.
Okay, yeah. How has your week been?
Let me just speak to Lulu, guys. My week has been awesome. Everything has been going well. Of course, there were trials and tribulations, a lot of hardships, a lot of, but at the end of the day, God still lifts me up. God still provides. God still shows up in ways I never thought he would. And I'm just truly grateful to be alive and to be where I am in life because, oh my goodness, 13-year-old me would be so proud.
I'm proud of you as well. I'm proud.
Thank you so much.
So she would definitely be proud of you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I feel like going forward, since it's almost the end of Feb, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but right now it's almost the end of Feb. And I feel like this month has taught me so much. Jan, I started Jan, I'm like, routine, consistency, whatnot. And, I focused on that most. But came Feb just was like, relax, my darling. Relax. Let me humble you. And I was very humbled. Very humbled, but I got through it and I'm still standing firmly.
Fish, that's what matters. Getting through it.
Yes.
No matter how hard it is, as long as you get through it and you never give up.
Period. Having friends like this, guys. Yes. So for me, my Feb has been humbling. That's the word I'd use to define my February. How about yours? How has it been for you?
Well, Feb has taught me how to be patient. I've learned how to, I can't say I've never been patient, but it taught me how to wait on God.
Okay.
Waiting on God. Because, sometimes you have your life planned out. You're like, after this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And then when things just don't go the way you want, it teaches you how to actually wait on God's timing. Because it's not everything that you wish for, plan that goes the way you plan it. Because as long as it doesn't align with God's will
Yes.
for you, it'll never
Exactly.
happen the way you want it to.
Mhm.
It happens the way He wants it to happen.
Exactly.
So yeah, so it just taught me how to wait on God
Mhm.
and how to be patient and trust the process as well. Because
Okay.
sometimes you need to trust the process. Otherwise,
I know. So your word of the month is patience, and mine is
Patience.
humble. I think being humble.
Yeah,
I think it resonates.
it does.
Because
It actually does.
yeah, it
It
really
does.
resonates. I feel like when we experience things in life, we low key go through the same seasons. Hence why we're like so close and so obsessed with each other,
Yeah.
because we know how to resonate with each other and like understand what someone else is going through, and just be like, oh my gosh, I get you. I'm also going through this, and you know how to like
Yeah.
add empathy and like be like graceful towards you and whoever
Yeah.
to actually understand the situation. I feel like that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Actually.
So what's our topic for today?
Well, I guess we're just gonna be talking about faith, family, and relationships with God.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
relationships with
nice.
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you can go with your first question.
Okay.
Because we wrote down a few questions that we our manager, we're not gonna disclose who that is. She sent us some questions, a
Our
script,
manager.
everything we have to do today. And she can't be here at the moment, but you'll meet her soon.
Very soon.
Yes.
Very soon. Okay. So the question that I'm gonna be asking you is from Faith and Identity.
Okay.
So basically it's about who you are becoming as a person and how you're evolving and your growth.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first question that I have for you is when did your faith stop being your parents' faith and start becoming your own faith?
Oh my goodness, that's a good question.
It is.
So my faith started becoming mine and not my parents'. Well, I guess it started in high school, like matric, when I was doing my matric. Because as much as I was still under my parents' household and under their rules and everything, I had my own identity already. Like I already knew what I wanted for myself, and I had a very close relationship with God already. And it wasn't perfect, but it was there. So it started in grade 12. I'd say that, because oh my goodness, matric was humbling, where like you had to study. There was prelims, there was pressure. You know when you're not studying, if you're like, did you study? Page, what? You're just like,
and the pressure.
And if you don't know it, and it's just, that's when you needed God the most, to be like, oh my goodness, Lord, I need you right now. I need you to walk with me. I need to break generational curses, because to be honest, I'm the first person to get matric in my bloodline.
Amen.
So for me, I'm just really grateful that I broke that curse, and there's so many other curses I've broke.
Amen. And there's still more that you're gonna break.
Exactly. And during that time, the devil's on your shoulder and trying to like pull you back from so many things and just like distract you, because now this is something he's been like, he has a stronghold upon, and he's shut the door for. But God, I needed God the most that time to actually walk with me and be there for me. So I think that's when my relationship started being strong. Is that your question?
Yeah, like when it stopped being your parents' faith and your faith.
Yeah, that's when it started.
Your own personal faith. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is good. It's an amazing journey.
Yes.
An amazing one. And what question do you have?
Oh, okay. This is nice. Okay. So I'm going to be asking from the same topic. I think it's best to go from the same topic, so we don't lose each other, on faith, identity, and who you are becoming. Okay. So since this is a few days before my sister, you are done with being 22, I'm going to ask something based on that. Okay. So at 22, what does having a personal relationship with Christ actually mean to you? Like, we're not talking about at 23, at 22. Okay. What does it mean to have a personal relationship with Christ?
Okay, so that's a very deep question. And it's actually a really good question, actually. So what it means to have a personal relationship with Christ at the age of 22. So basically, personally, what it means for me, it's trusting God. Yeah, I think you know, as you grow, like
Yeah.
from it, like it resonates with the question that you had.
Okay.
When we're young, it's more about the faith that our parents has for us, and we believe through our parents because we
Yes.
haven't faced life
Exactly.
on our own.
Mhm.
So being at the age of 22 means there are things that I've faced, and I had to build my own relationship with him.
Okay.
And along that journey of building a relationship with him, I've learned how to trust him.
Okay.
Because it's not every situation that's always going to work out the way I want it to work out. And it's not everything that's going to go the way I want it to
Exactly.
go. So I have to learn how to trust God and be like, God, okay, you didn't give me this job. It's fine. I trust that you have something better for me.
Period. And he always does. And he always does. And he's proved it. It's not that we're just saying because people want you to be faithful. You know, your parents will be like, pray, don't worry, it'll go well. We know the power of prayer and we've seen it in our lives.
Amen.
Period.
Yeah. He always does show up. Come thunder, come rain, no matter how bad the situation is, he always shows up. So yeah. Prisma, what does it have? What does having a personal relationship with Christ actually mean to you?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like having a father and daughter relationship, because God is our father.
Yeah.
It's about trusting your father and knowing Kuti, whatever he wants for you, the
Is
plans
best
he has for you are not the plans to harm you.
For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future.
Effectively.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm glad I did.
Okay, let's go to the next question.
So yes, the next question is from internal conflicts.
Okay.
So basically it's like faith versus the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question I have for you is, how do you handle moments when your actions don't align with your beliefs?
Oh, that's a convicting one.
It is.
That's a convicting one.
It is.
How do I handle moments?
When your actions don't align with your beliefs.
Okay. So, in a sense of like my actions, there are so many times when that happens. It's so convicting.
Yeah.
Like there are so many times when I randomly just do things and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is not what I believe in. This is not, I beat myself up. That's the truth. I'm genuinely gonna beat myself up and feel so horrible about it because.
And what do you do in those moments when such things happen? Like, how do you like get back, or how do you, yes, like you said, it makes you feel horrible. How do you get back to
like how do I bounce back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I give myself grace because for me, grace is a form of self-love. You know, it's a form of self-love because I'm not going to beat myself up for a mistake, you know, and for you to learn is for you to make a mistake, for you to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing things that are actually not what I believe in. My Father, God, does not want me to do these things, but I'm actually doing them. But in a sense of, I have grace for myself and I try to evolve from that and like build routines that actually draw me to being a better person and mentally, emotionally, physically, in any way, because I feel like everything I choose to do at that moment is not, it's temporary. And maybe at that moment, I did not realize it. I did not realize the importance. And going forward, I want to do better. I am not going to beat myself. Because if I am not going to do better, I'm going to beat myself up again and pull myself back instead of pushing myself forward to becoming the person who I desire to be. So I feel like grace saves me from those internal conflicts with myself. Period.
Okay. I've actually learned something. I'll have grace with myself.
Period.
Having grace with yourself, right? Having more grace with yourself.
Having more grace and allowing yourself to endure what you're going through, even if you know that maybe at the moment you don't understand how much it's taking away from you, but when you do realize, beat yourself up, it's normal, it's okay, but get up and have grace.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question from the same topic.
Okay.
So, is doubt a lack of faith or can it actually deepen faith?
Okay. Is doubt a lack of
Spicy.
faith, or can it deepen faith? Hmm.
In your world.
Yeah, okay, in my world, that's actually something I actually relate to, because sometimes as a Christian, you do have moments where you have so many doubts. Like if something happens the way you don't want it to happen, and you just doubt, like, like where you, or maybe in the middle of the
Yeah.
moments, like where you, okay, okay. Oh yeah, so it's actually a really, really good question.
Mhm.
So is doubts a lack of faith?
Yeah, and let me repeat the question again. Is doubt a lack of faith, or can it actually deepen? Like, does it push you to faith?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tricky question.
It
eh?
is.
It
It's
really
very
is.
tricky, because doubting means with trusting in God.
Yes.
Trusting that God can actually do it for you. Yeah, I believe yes. Doubt is a lack of faith, even though doubt is a normal feeling that every human being or every Christian has.
Mhm.
It is a part of us, but to a certain extent, it is a lack of faith, because faith is about believing that God will do it for you before He even does it for you. So the fact that you have doubts and you're doubting that, it means that you don't believe that God will do it for you. You have
Okay.
but at the same time, doubting is like standing on the borderline of 50-50, where you just like, is He gonna do it? Maybe He'll do it, maybe He won't, maybe He'll do it. So to a certain extent,
It
maybe
does. Do you think it does push you to faith, though? It does deepen your faith.
I don't think
I don't
so.
think
I
so
don't think
too.
so.
I feel like it robs you from a lot,
It
because,
does.
like I mentioned, we are supposed to be delusional. Like, we're supposed to believe
Yeah.
that everything's just gonna work out,
Yeah.
regardless of how things look.
Mhm.
So doubting is just
Yeah, it's lack
it
of
takes
faith.
you away.
It
Okay.
it literally pushes you away from faith. It does.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. But if you guys have if like you guys can tell us like how you guys feel about
Like,
that
about these
question in the comment
questions,
section.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it will help everyone navigate
Mm-hmm.
and understand more, because I feel
Yeah.
like in this generation we need to teach each other things. We don't have
Yeah.
much to, we all learn from social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll learn from each other.
Yes, definitely, of course.
Okay, perfect.
And so the next question,
Mhm.
I'll be taking it from faith and family. So
Okay.
transitioning into independence.
That's spicy. It's so real. Like, okay.
So the question that I
Yes.
have is, how has your faith changed since moving out of your family home?
Woo. I don't know. Like, it's
Yeah.
insane how. Okay, I do not mean I don't know, but I mean, oh my gosh, it's so it's so real. That's a real question. My faith has changed drastically, because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like low key I grew up in a not low key, high key. I grew up in a house
Yeah.
that had so much faith. Oh my goodness, my mother, guys, she's a
Mhm.
woman who believes, like, it was so natural to just believe in things and just be like, nah, it's gonna work out. Trust me, this process of coming overseas, I just did
Yeah.
not, I was not even bothered. I did not even put effort, but everything's worked smoothly.
Mhm.
And some people say, no, maybe because you're meant to go there, maybe because God had planned. There are so many things we are meant for, even,
Yeah.
but you still have to put effort for. I feel like it's how much I've spoken to myself as a child,
Mm-hmm.
saying that I am going to go overseas, like
Amen.
randomly saying it with that I'm gonna be overseas, I'm gonna be in a different country, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
successful, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. And already me as a child speaking those things to my life, I
Mhm.
think it has groomed me to have a level of faith
Yeah.
so okay, to answer your question,
Mm-hmm.
my faith has evolved. From what it was, it has
Yep.
become even better,
Mhm.
because now I'm like all alone, not all alone directly, but out of my family home,
Mhm.
and my life is in my hands. Anything I want,
You're
I need to
independent.
believe in and choose.
Mhm.
Like, my faith is in my capacity. So for me to actually feel like I feel like it has evolved. Period. I think
Yeah.
that's how to actually say it.
And I'm happy
Yeah.
for you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I'm
Thank you
happy
so
for you.
much. I really appreciate you saying that.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. and the question that you have for me.
Okay, so it's coming from
Faith and family.
transitioning into independence.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's spicy. How do you handle family expectations around church, relationships, or your lifestyle? Let me repeat that again.
Okay.
How do you, Rutendo, handle family expectations around church, relationships, and your lifestyle?
How do I handle that? Well, I think I handle that by, I'm trying to see, how do I handle it?
Mhm.
How do I handle it? Yeah, I think I handle it by, I'm trying to find the right words that I can put it into.
I feel like just say it how it is.
Yeah. So how I handle family expectations when it comes to church and
Relationships.
myself. Yeah, I think it's by being true to myself. Yeah. By being true to myself and knowing where I stand and where my relationship with God stands. And in that, because at the end of the day, like with the question, how you handle family expectations around church and relationships and lifestyle, handling families and churches or relationships, they have expectations of you. But at the end of the day, it's about being true to yourself
And who you really are.
Who you really are, and your own self expectations, your expectations of yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, by knowing myself, and yeah.
I love her, Shave. I love her. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, by being true to myself.
That's
how I can answer it, honestly. By knowing my self expectations and not making my family or church or relationship expectations override or
who you really are.
Yes.
Okay, that's a perfect answer because I feel like it starts with you, ne, who you are, and everything else comes after. Whatever your mom or your aunt or whoever has to say about you.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to start with me.
Okay, I love that answer.
Thank you.
Period.
So I'm just gonna pick from any of the randoms.
Yeah, because I think we have two more.
Waiting and trusting God. I'm gonna pick one from there.
Okay.
So, have you ever mistaken your own plan for God's will? Yeah.
I yes. I feel like you the prayer that says, not the strongest prayer, the one we always talk about, if they are not for me.
Let them go. Let them go.
That one is such a deep one because at first you don't know that they're not for you. You don't know if this thing is for you, this job is for you, this relationship, this friendship is for you. But God lets you. I feel like free will is what God has given us to actually and like see His love.
Yeah.
Because if we were robots and we're just controlled by, there wouldn't be any satisfaction. When God shows up at you and you're like, But I feel like, yes. To answer your question, yes. What's your question?
Have you ever mistaken your own plan for God's will?
I have so many times, and oh my goodness, and low key, I was also told not to like determine that myself because sometimes when God puts you through something now, and then at that moment you're just so happy, like, oh God, thank you so much for blessing me with this, and when it just starts we are in that period, and when it just stops working out, when you just have to change your lifestyle, when you are living on survival mode because of that thing, and then you're like, hi, Bo, did I force this? Or, did I force this thing to?
Or was this your will, God? Or was this my plan?
What's happening? I was told to actually let God show that to me so that I understand more. So I think I have, and I still am, and I still will. But I'm still genuinely content with my life and everything happening, no matter how hard or how easy it is. I am genuinely content.
Amen.
Period.
Amen.
Okay, so That was a good one.
It was.
That was a good
it
one.
was a really good one.
That was a good. I really liked it. I feel like these questions are actually giving me a good insight of what to focus more going forward. Okay. So, whew, how do you deal with feeling behind in life while trusting God's timing?
Okay. Our manager.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna yeah. She did her thing, guys. She did her thing.
So how do I deal with falling behind and trusting God's plans?
Yeah. How do you deal with feeling behind in life while trusting God's timing?
Okay.
How do you deal with it? What's your coping mechanism? How do you like when you going through emotional breakdowns, how do you deal with it? How do you wake up and be like, you know what, I'm not doing this?
Yeah, I think it all goes down to trusting God, like I mentioned before. So that's how I deal with it. I just trust God. Like, because sometimes it's normal, we in our 20s, it's normal to feel like we behind, or things are not working out, or things are not moving. And sometimes, like we mentioned before, that things don't happen according to how we want them to happen. They happen according to how God wants them to happen, according to His timing. So it's just a matter of trusting God. I've learned how to trust Him and wait on His timing, because that's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Trusting God and having faith that the plans He has for you
are greater than what you think, And just to answer your question for you, since I know you like that, praying, fasting, that's how you actually cope. Because I feel like I've seen how you do that more, especially when you're going through something, you choose to surrender everything and Lord, what everything, take everything, the way you give everything to God and be like, this is not worth what is coming. I love that about you. It actually teaches me, actually motivates me to actually go home and be like, girl, take notes, focus, So I feel
flattered.
Yes, I feel like that has also motivated me to become that. And keep being who you are, keep being the person you are, keep being true to yourself, because oh my goodness, you are just so amazing. I feel like meeting you and having a friend like you has taught me so much. You've added to my growth. You add so much value to my life.
Look at the way I'm blushing.
I love when I say that to people and they're like, oh, why do you like? Guys, my friends add value to my life. My friends, they add so much value to my life, and I'm just truly so grateful. And I just pray for you that God continues being so good to you, because you are a living miracle.
I receive it.
You are, and I'm always gonna be happy for you. I'm always gonna show up for you, and always gonna be true to you, because you're just so true and so amazing.
Thank you. And I love how you mentioned the praying, which shows how much you actually know me that well.
Yeah.
Because in the moment I couldn't really answer the question, but you actually saying it made me realize that
this is how I actually do.
This is what I actually do.
Yeah, because I learned from you. I genuinely learned that from you. And at times I thought that maybe by praying only, or just by believing and just by having faith would be enough. But when you would do things, and when you would fast, when you would pray, God would actually show up for you in ways that we were like, what?
Yeah.
And then that taught me to do that more, and so I'm just really grateful that you do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yes.
Non-alcoholic.
Yes. Okay. So what do you think you want to celebrate from your perspective? Want us to celebrate. Let's do your thing.
Okay. So I would like us to celebrate this year. We made it into this year.
Okay.
And this year feels more productive than any year that we've ever been in or entered.
What?
It feels more productive, and to our channels, this is the biggest achievement.
Yes, this is being more consistent, putting effort, showing up for ourselves, because this is something we love doing. We love yapping. We love, we just love being, this is our hobby. I feel
Yeah.
like as much as we do other things, but this is something else we can
Yeah.
like commit to and enjoy it without feeling forced.
Yeah,
Or
it's like our space,
Yeah.
basically. It's like our space, our safe space. And I'm happy and proud of us that we actually started this channel.
Same.
And because I know it's something we've been procrastinating for the longest
For the
time.
longest, you know, we've been just
Yeah.
talking, but we never really pushed to actually do it. But I love
Yeah.
how we wrote our vision boards last year and we like
Yeah.
presented it to each other and
Yeah.
we're like, know what, this year we want it to be
Has to be
different.
different.
And our vision boards were different from last year where it was aesthetics.
I know, right? It's just showing.
materialistic things. No,
Yeah.
this year our vision, last year
We're intentional.
this year we're more intentional. Like if you look
Yeah.
at the vision, it's not about getting a specific shoe. It's not
Yeah.
about getting a specific designer bag. No,
Yeah.
this year is about your growth, evolving, everything, like mentally, financially, spiritually,
Literally.
everything. And
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful that we have tapped into our abundance
I'm grateful
abundance
for that
era,
as well.
and yeah, so we are celebrating
Yeah.
being more intentional. Okay, can those champagne just pop? Because I'm
What
not
is
doing
so
this.
scared?
Okay, it didn't pop. For the fact that it didn't pop already, let's just do this. Bubbles. So, cheers to being more intentional in our life, with everything, with our families, with our friends, with our siblings, with everything that has to do with us, with school and everything, putting more intention to it, in a sense where we are doing it because we want to do it and not because we are forced or we're in survival mode. Cheers to being more intentional.
Yes, and cheers to trusting God more.
Yes.
And having faith
Uh-huh.
that the plans as for us
Yeah.
are plans to prosper
Exactly.
us and not to harm us.
So cheers to that. And this year is gonna be more of like it already so far we've set the foundation of how we'd
Yeah.
love our year to go. So yeah, it's definitely gonna go well. So I'm
It
just happy
is.
so far.
We're
And
manifesting it. It has to go well.
yeah,
It's gonna go well.
period.
Definitely.
So cheers. So thank you so much guys for taking your time to watch this video and for tuning with us, and stay tuned for the next video. No, the next one,
It's gonna be amazing. You
woo,
guys are
we've
gonna
already
love
planned it, and I'm gonna have
Yep.
another guest, and y'all are gonna like get to know more because you know, I don't know, you guys just have to be here and be here for this. You're really gonna love it. And thank you so much for choosing to watch us and choosing to take your time
and
to like
making it this far.
you know, this far. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, leave a white heart in the comment section if you actually made it this far.
Period.
And thank you for having me as well.
Thank you so much for showing up. I'm so grateful to be your friend. I am so lucky and privileged to have a friend like her. You know, you're very special. Cheers to more years of friendship. Bye.
Don't forget to like, share, comment,
And subscribe. Period.